welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be drawing birds. Well, not really drawing birds, but coloring birds. So let's get to it. So first First I'm coloring this little yellow bird. I thought this bird was the cutest little thing ever. And coloring these birds was such a breeze. It was so fun to do. I definitely want to color more animals with markers in the future. It just was like really relaxing and very calming to do. It's definitely something that I recommend you try, and you should do it with me. Look up some birds and try to see if you can color some birds. And I don't remember the exact colors I used, but I used like a pastel yellow, golden yellow, black, some gray. I used black for some line art. I used coral pink for the beak. I used a sienna brown, I'm pretty sure, for the feet. And I'm using a jelly roll pen for the highlights here. So that is the first bird. The second bird, I'm pretty sure this is either a robin or a cardinal. I don't know what it is. I think it's a cardinal. I should probably know what these birds are, but I do not know what the birds are. So I started off with a light pink base, and then I kind of messed up here in the eye. But I was able to fix it because I knew that whole part was going to be black anyways. So I kind of went in some black and then some light gray and then a darker gray. Then I used a little bit of coral pink on the beak. And then I used a little bit of a light pink on the beak as well, along with this purplish color. And then I go in with some different reds. I think I go in with carmelian red. I think that's what it's called. And then there's like this vivid red color. And then the other one, I forgot what it was called. I can't pronounce it. It's like this really long name. But I used 3 different reds. They look very similar though. And I used a purplish tone to add kind of some shadows onto the bird. And then I add some gray on the feet. And then I added some pink and some coral pink on the bill, or not the bill, is that what it's called? And then also I started to do some highlights with the white jelly roll pen here. Now I'm getting started on this green bird. This is another one of my favorites. Honestly, I can't even tell you which one's my favorite bird. I like all of them so much. But I started out with outlining the bird with a black thin tip marker, and then there's a long pause because my dog was barking. I had to take care of her. But I go in with some blue, and I go in with like a lime green. And I think it's like a baby blue I used. I go with a lime green, then I go in like this grass green color. And then I go in with like this dark green. I don't really know what the color is called for this one. I think it's like dark green. And I blend it out with another green color so it will, be part of it. Then I use this bronzy green color to add some texture to the feathers and to add some texture to the bird. Then I use this I think it's called bright green. I think that's what it was called. Or vermilion. I cannot remember what the name is, but it was something like that. I used that green to add some more texture to the bird. Add some red on the beak and pink on the beak with some black. And I add some gray and brown on the feet and some red on one of the feathers. And some black on the back feather. And I add white for highlights towards this part right here. Then lastly, I am doing the hummingbird. Hummingbird was probably the hardest bird that I did on the spread, but honestly, I really love how it turned out. It turned out a lot better than expected. I used a lot of different colors for this hummingbird, so I really like how it turned out, and I didn't think it was going to turn out that good, but it did. So I started with a baby blue as the base, and then it skipped a little bit because my phone ran out of battery, but I then go ahead and use some bright blues, like a darker bright blue and a lighter bright blue blue. I use like at least 6 to 7 different blues in here, so I don't really remember all the blue colors by name, but I use at least 6 or 7 different blues right here at this part. And then I go in with some purple underneath the eyelid and some purple on the chest. Then go in with some green and add some texture there. Then I go over it with some gray and I add gray on the feet. And then I go in with some browns. And then I go in some purple there. And then I'm gonna go in with some more brown after the purple. And that is basically it for this video. This video is about to be over. I don't really have much left to explain. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click like and subscribe and let me know what you guys would like next. So here's the finished products.